Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, that's Dan Quinn, coach of the Commanders. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple of months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you in the booth. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
He picks up 15 on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
Another one for Ford. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32. Daniels is going to throw again. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Ford, incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Play action now. Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Makes the connection, here's Jerome Ford. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Illinois. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Daniels from the pistol. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 1, Daniels. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 4. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Staying on the ground with 4. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last. And confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Big gain, has them across the 40. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Hurts to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They find space for about a 3-yard gain. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And the Commanders pick this one up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
It's Hurts once again. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Hurts now on 4th. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
To the air again, Daniels. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Daniels. And he's in trouble. Gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Third and long for him here. He puts an air under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
In formation.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. A give up the middle to Ford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. On now comes their punter.
It's fourth down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Commanders set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing now, Daniels. Hauled in by Lane. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. Further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. throw. 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, but he just made him pay.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Commander is 7.
All set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
We've set it downs from the 37. Daniels on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. Coming at the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mitchell can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay game.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Blake Corum. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Rams come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And check it out, Joe Mixon. 54 yards to the house. The Texans up their mark to 7-4 with this win. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua. He puts it right where it needs to be, back left corner of the end zone. The Dolphins find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Washington. 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Daniels to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
6-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal.
On the red zone now. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They'll run it with Robinson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down through the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Setting up the running back screen. Dancing past him. He crosses the 35. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and that he can do his damage big time.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up.
Setting him up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down, run by 4. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still 2nd down.
Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Spins out of one side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. You're going to run for it. Forward. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 4 yards.
Their punter making his way out now.
Formation.
And he'll try to hit this one well. He spins right by him. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Eagles send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's 4. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of...
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That one hits at the 6, but can't check off. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the pistol, it's 4. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out one complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Ford straight ahead. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another one for Ford. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stuck.
It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Hurts looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get...
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
Eagles 28, Commanders 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Again, Daniels to the air. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And drawn up here for Daniels. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard on the play.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Converts now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Washington calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Ford running right. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's get to that wide complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles with a 5-point lead. So out now comes the punter. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds the in route complete. Well, this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
setting up to pass. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the
he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Kobe team.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
This is Ford. Across midfield at the 45. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
16 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Staying on the ground with Ford. Another big rip for him. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. So he gained 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
12-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.